Because guess what's about to happen, baby girl? We're coming in hot and heavy with that Torkoal. We're about to turd it up. Turt. Hello! Welcome back to another episode on the channel. Now, I've got something fun, and as you can see on the screen in front of you, this team is called Double Monkey, because, as you can see, there's two monkeys. You may be wondering what in the heckin' dog is going on here, and if it's not entirely obvious, the whole point of this is basically to quote-unquote guarantee setting up Trick Room. So we've got an Inner Focus Mental Herb Orangaroo. So that is, can't be flinched by things like Fake Out, can't be taunted, or it can be, but then the Mental Herb shakes it off, Orangaroo. Next to that, you have a Choice Scarf Annihilate. Now, Annihilate is a pretty cool Pokemon. I think this one's Terra Dark, so that you can, if you have to Terrasilize to, let's say, avoid being paralyzed by, a Prankster Thunderwave, it's really good for that. And Choice Scarf, so it outspeeds things, and then you just Final Gambit, basically, what on the field threatens Orangaroo, Final Gambit it. And then they try to taunt you or fake you out, it doesn't work, you set up Trick Room, and then you have 4 full turns of Trick Room with, let's say, Torkoal, and then, of course, Torkoal, you can Eruption, use Instruct with the Orangaroo on the Torkoal to make it immediately Eruption again in the same turn. And that's cool. And, of course, Calyrex Ice Rider is just such a good Pokemon. And also, so if they have lots of Resist to Fire, that's the main mode of team. If they have lots of Resist to Fire, then we go with the Kyogre and the Araquanid. Now, the Araquanid's kind of a meme. Maybe I won't bring it a lot. Kyogre and Calyrex is probably fine. But the Araquanid has Entrainment, which you can use on the Kyogre to give it the ability Water Bubble from Araquanid, which doubles the amount of damage that your Water-type moves do. So that's what that's all about. Anyways, let's get into the Double Monkey. Do me a favor, editor, that I definitely have and definitely pay. Edit out the wins and losses. You don't want to know that I'm... Okay, actually, shouldn't say that. Bleep that. Are any of these edits happening? Probably not. Yeah, so I think a lot of that was from trying to make Palisand work. I kind of did what the I had one episode with the Palisand team, which was the last one. If you honestly, don't go watch it. I mean, you should go watch it, but don't. I'm telling you not to. It's reverse psychology, so don't. But do. But don't. Don't do what I'm not telling you not to do. You heard? But it literally took me 3 episodes worth of recording to get 1 win. So we went from I don't know, it was probably 4-4 or something. It wasn't great, but it was whatever. To 5-12 because I just could not for the life of me win. Also, where is everyone? Can we please find a battle? What is happening? I'm trying to show off my monkey. I want other people to get on the internet and look at my monkey. Part of my motivation for putting this team together is just getting to say monkey. All right, trainer. I updated my trainer card too, so hopefully you get to see that. Okay, Akihiko. What does Akihiko got here? Okay. Interesting. Cresselia is actually one of what I would consider a hard counter, because it has more HP than Annihilate, so I can't, if they're fully invested in HP, I can't Final Gambit them. Well, I can, they just won't get knocked out, and then they can imprison my Trick Room, or they can Trick Room as I Trick Room. It's not good. Whimsicott, I don't care about. I think... What kind of Urshifu is that? I think Torkoal's probably fine. I don't necessarily think that Kyogre... Water's not great here. So we're going to do this. And then, yeah, it's going to be great. Can't wait. Cannot wait. I hope to get to show you what this team's all about. Basically, the idea is that this is supposed to be dummy-proof, and it's not, because I am a dummy, and I'll screw it up. Don't you worry your sweet little baby bird head. But the idea is, I'm going to lead Orangaroo and Annihilate, and even though they could look at this and be they're going to lead Orangaroo and Annihilate, the idea is that there's not much they can do about it. That's the idea. So, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Adorable trainer card. Love that. Alright. What do we have? Okay, so we have Interesting. The Whimsicott and the Fluttermane. Oh, so, okay. Do they have Trick Room? Do they have Trick Room? Why? This is a Switch too. Why is the game lagging? What's going on? Okay, so how about Takukami? What does that mean in Japanese? Hover long hair? Oh yeah, it's like Fluttermane. Okay, gotcha. And then Elfin, of course. Anyways, so I can't Final Gambit the I can't Final Gambit the. Does this have taunt? I think, just in case they have taunt. No, Final Gambit's an attack. What am I talking about? Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the thing. They Tailwind. That's a mistake. That's a terrible mistake. I mean, taunt me if you want. There's the Moonblast. I don't care. I don't care that this is only doing 7 damage. It breaks the potential Focus Sash, although the Focus Sash is probably on the Fluttermane, the Habatakukami. But yeah, so we still have our Mental Urban Attack, so even if they try to Encore us, it's not going to work. And so this is what it's all about, baby. Baby. And yeah, we can Terra Fire for the damage. I don't know if it matters here because, like, I mean, oh, they could set up Light Screen, so and Fluttermane can be pretty bulky. What kind of... I didn't see their photosynthesis boost. But yeah, so we're just going to go for it. Like, it's fine. We really can't do anything about it. We're in a great position. Even if they're like Terra Water Whimsicott, it's going down. I mean, I would not expect a Terra Water Fluttermane. That would be weird. But we're a Chandelier and we're here to party, so let's do it, baby. There's a Protect. I mean, I'm fine with that. Again, if they go for like an Encore, I don't really care. Yeah, because guess what? Guess what, baby? My monkey. This is you saw the one monkey, but now you see the 2 monkey. Monkey number 2. You gotta watch out for monkey number 2. I don't know why I turned into Adam Sandler there for a second. But yeah, so here is the Eruption. Whimsicott goes down no matter what. It doesn't really matter here. I don't know how they even stopped this. Do they have a Wide Guard Pokemon? I think they had Calyrex and they had Terapagos were their restricteds. So that was weird. Anyway, let's just see the animation skip. That was odd. But yes, I don't think they have really a good way to stop this Eruptionings. The Eruptionings. What's coming out now? I mean, they're in a kind of a poor position, so I got to make the most of these turns. The Terapagos. Okay. Okay. So the problem with Terapagos, of course, is that it can if it terastallizes, then it's going to get rid of our sun. But the Terra Fire kind of does what that does anyways. So we just got to get damage here. It's not about there's no time to reposition. We've only got basically one guaranteed Trick Room setup, so we just got to make the most of it. Now there is something cool that I can do that we may get to do on this, depending on just how long the battle goes. But a lot of times Torkoal will get taken out like right before like the penultimate turn of Trick Room, so like turn 3 of 4. And what you can do then is like you bring in Calyrex, they try to double protect to stall out Trick Room, and you Trick Room with both Oranguru and Calyrex to start a whole new 4 turns of Trick Room. And that's pretty hilarious when it happens. I don't know if we're going to get to do it. But yeah, okay, so that's 2 turns of Trick Room just now. So we've got basically 1 more turn of this. Of like guaranteed Blastinings and Schwetznot. Okay, so the Terapagos did not terastallize, which is interesting. So do they have Calyrex and they're trying to save it for Terra Fire? Because that's interesting. That's the case. No, it's Urshifu. Okay. It's the water one. Okay. How many turns do I have left again? Okay, so even if they like terastallize Terapagos to get rid of the sun and then go for like an Aqua Jet, That's not going to do that much to Torkoal. It's still worth just blasting away. Even if it's Terra Water, which, I mean, you do the turtle, right? Yeah, okay, so our sun's going away, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. And it depends on what this Urshifu is. If it's like a choice scarf or like a choice item Urshifu, then it's going to kind of be tough for them to deal with this. This will still do a lot even though they resist, because Urshifu does not have good special defense. It's like base 60 or something. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. They got rid of their Terra Shell, so they're taking way more damage. They might have survived this if they hadn't. Well, actually, no. Say if they didn't terrestrialize, they still have the sun. So yeah, they really didn't. They didn't have anything to stop this. How crazy is that? Instead of Tailwind too, like that was not the play. That was you're silly Billy. Bye bye bear. And that's what the team's supposed to do. You see that? We got the monkeys. Thank you, Akihiko. I appreciate that. And let's just go ahead and get another one. I mean, this team is fun. It's so much fun. And I don't think it's like great, but it's not bad. It's actually good. Like Palossand, let's just be real, not a good team. Not a good team. But it was a fun team. And that's that. This one I actually think, oh, hello, Momo. I think this is actually like a good team. Okay. So this is kind of tough. All right. So, actually, no. That's Zacian, right? Yeah. No, we're fine. The thing is, you have to take out. So, the Tornadus, if it has Rain Dance, if that's like Terra Water Urshifu, it's not good. So here's the problem. I would love to bring Kyogre and Araquanid to just blast things with Water Spout, but if they lead Tornadus and it's Rapid Strike Urshifu, the water one, and they just Terra Water Rain Dance, Surging Strikes into Oranguru, I have to Final Gambit. But if they're Terra Ghost, then that's bad. Is Terra Ghost Urshifu a thing? It's not a thing. I mean, I have seen it, but it's not like a thing. It's not like it's not like Lindsay Lohan and Paris Hilton beefing in the mid 2000s. Like that was a thing. This is not. Terra Ghost's not a thing. If anybody gets that reference, then oh boy. I am showing my age. Okay. I have to get rid of the Tornadus. That's the thing. If I want Torkoal to work, I just don't think Torkoal is the way. Do I even bring Araquanid? Maybe not. Calyrex is fine. I'm not gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring the Spooter. I'm gonna bring the old Spooter Magoot Gooch. Okay. Let's just hope that it's not Terra Ghost. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Kind of annoying because I can't Final Gambit anything. That kind of sucks. Okay, here's the thing. Do I gamble? Is the question. Because if they're worried about a Rage Fist, right? Do they terrestrialize Calyrex into Dark? A lot of them are Dark. I'm gonna go for Trick Room. The question is, do I U-turn or do I almost think a U-turn here. Just guarantee getting a position. Calyrex are often Focus Sash. Let's U-turn. This might be a mistake. It's probably a mistake. If that's Terra Dark, and I should have clicked the button. I should have done it. Okay, it's not. That's fine. It's Ghost. Well, that's interesting, because that don't do nothing to... It does nothing to the Oranguru. If they just, like, taunt Astral Barrage, like, I'm fine with that. I do wish... One mistake I wish instead of Hydro Pump, I had Origin Pulse on the Kyogre. That would have been nice, but it's not what we got. Not what we got. So we're just gonna switch in. We're gonna do the dang thing. Unless they're like going Pollen Puff. Maybe they just went Terra Ghost for... No, they Astral Barrage. Are we losing our our Kyogre? That would be bad. We are Assault Vest, but that's strong. Doesn't do half though, so imprison. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's a hard... That's a tough situation right there. That's a tough situation right there. I don't like that. Not a fan. I think we just lose. Truly. I think we just lose. Yeah, I think we just lose. It's fine. It's fine. Here's the Astro Barrage. It's not going to do anything to the Oranguru, but man, that... Yeah, okay, well, you see what happened? Like, there's nothing we could have done to stop that, really. Moonblast into... Okay, actually, there is something we can do. That was a mistake on their part. If that wasn't Focus Sash, that would have been hilarious. I'm going to need this to hit. I'm going to need this to hit, like, nowsies. Can you please? Please? No! If that had knocked out, we could set up Trick Room. But, nope. Nope. It's not in the cards. Oh, man. Not in the cards. That's a bummer. Okay, well. Okay. What is in the back? Okay, so everything's awful. It's just, everything's terrible. Everything is bad right now for me. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like it. Oh no. Yeah, I mean, I think we have to, like, critical hit a Rage Fist or something. Yeah. I still can't click Trick Room, so that's really bad. I need to survive this. That's terrible. I need to survive this, and, that's not going to be enough for... So we foul play knockout, cool, but, like, something else is going to come in and just be a problem. Something else is going to come in and be a problem. Because I got Demonkey. Urshifu, okay. Oh, crap, I have to. Okay, so there is a chance if they goof. Like, if they goof, there's a chance. There's a chance. Okay, that's... Alright. Not great, but not terrible. Yeah, okay. Okay, we're gonna lose to the Astral Barrage, right? Okay, but we set up Trick Room, so... Can Araquanid do the dang thing? I don't know, but... I think this next turn, we just have to believe in the heart of the cards. That's a Rapid Strike Urshifu, right? Yeah, it's water. It's water type. This Calyrex is out of hand. Out of control. Okay, so we got the Trick Room up. I mean, sheesh. I'm surprised. But we did. Okay, so it's not over. It's just not good. It's not over. It's not quite. So obviously the Calyrex is going to protect. I mean, that's kind of like... If they don't, then sure, they win. But, like, the only way we win is if they protect. And we knock out Urshifu. That's, like, the only way we win. They know we have foul play. I mean, it's not quad super effective. It's not like double super effective. But, like, I think the only way we win is... well, that's not helpful. Yeah, they got that, don't they? They have Aqua Jet. Oh no, they got the Aqua Jet. 2 would have taken it out. 2 would have taken it out. So yeah, our only way to win was to, I guess, I mean, does a liquidation in the rain water bubble take out the Calyrex from that range? I think so. But if they protected, then we get nothing. All right, okay, we'll keep that in mind. That was a tough one. That Imprison really was just ooh, oh God, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. You're hurting my monkey. They're hurting my monkey. If they don't like when the people they come and they hurt my monkey. What am I doing? We still got Trick Room up, but wasn't good. So what if, I mean, honestly, Calyrex Ice Rider probably wouldn't have been better there. Would that have helped us at all? Not really. I mean, kinda. I mean, not really. Not really. Did set up the rain for the Urshifu, which was kind of bad, I guess, in hindsight. It wasn't the best. I mean, that's tough, because, like, that's where, like, yeah, if they had... Oh, Yuzuru. If they had led, like, the Tornadus Urshifu stuff, I would have been in a bad spot. But, like, if I had just gone, like, Calyrex and Annihilate, then as a lead, and that could have been better. Okay. So... Here's the thing. If that's Terra Water Amoonguss, this is bad. I kind of need them. I kind of need to bait out the Terastallization. Yeah, no, Kyogre's not good here because there's a Rillaboom and a Raging Bolt. Actually, Raging Bolt in the Sun, Thunderclap's gonna be pretty nasty. I'll have to keep that in mind. And I have Terra Water Calyrex as well, which is not great in this situation. But Zamazenta with Wide Guard is interesting. A lot of times what just happens with, like, because I practice with these teams before I actually, like, bother to get the Pokemon and bring them. And a lot of times it takes so long to do that process that things are like the things I'm practicing with are not the things that I'm seeing. And so, like, Zamazenta being really popular is, like, cool or whatever, but, like, there's been a lot more Tornadus recently for some reason. So, like, I've been just relying less and less on Torkoal. So, like, Zamazenta having Wide Guard's not been an issue, but if it does come up, like, I can just Weather Ball. It's pretty strong. Let's see. So they're gonna fake out a Rangaroo because that's what they do, and then I'm gonna Final Gambit it, and that's just what that is. If they Grassy Glide Annihilate, I don't care. Only bad thing is some Calyrex run Dark Pulse, and you know what? If you got it, you earned it. Yeah, they almost always Terrastallize in front of Annihilate, so this is good. So they're Fairy type, cool. That means that Amoonguss can't Terrastallize, and that's the important thing. So if we can just get through this turn. That doesn't do anything. Literally does nothing. So that's gone. Bye-bye. That's good. That's one Pokemon down. If you have Taunt, some, or is it Encore Disable? Some of them have Taunt now. Do they get Taunt? Maybe I'm misthinking. Draining Kiss. That's fine. I don't care. Even if you're Life Orb, I don't care. Because guess what's about to happen, baby girl. We're coming in hot and heavy with that Torkoal. We're about to turd it up. Turt. Someone's hurting for a turd. Let's go. Okay. Now, if they have Amoonguss, again, there's the Amoonguss. There's the Amoonguss. Oh well. Someone made a bit of a oopsie. You Terrastallized your Calyrex. Whoops. Because Amoonguss is not... Oh, sorry, wrong one. Amoonguss is not going to survive this. So I think that's that. That's pretty much it. I mean, the one thing they could do, I think, is Rage Powder away my Instruct. I mean, that's something. I guess. I mean, the only bad thing about this is that if they I assume they have Zamazenta. If they bring it in, then they can Wide Guard. But I kind of just don't care. I need to start attacking. If that happens, I'll have to switch out the Torkoal and just do my best. In the meantime, let's just start blasting, baby. Woo! There's the Protect. Yeah, I don't care. Does the Amoonguss go for Protect? No, because it would go first. Yeah, because it's super slow. It's not an Akaberry, so that's good. We're not having fire type damage, so that's just a mushroom. That's a roasted mushroom, baby girl. That is one cooked portobello. And the Instruct obviously does nothing now because, you know, it was a Protect, but that was the first turn of Trick Room. So they have 2 Pokemon and they have to stall out 3 turns of Trick Room. So the only way they can do that is if they have a Zamazenta that has Wide Guard. That would be bad, but not the end of the world. Okay, so they do have a Zamazenta. Problematic. Okay, so let's see. What do I do here? Can I skill swap? Oh wait, I need to break a potential focus sash. They're gonna wide guard. I have to deal with that. I have to deal with that. And the good news is, this Calyrex has Seed Bomb. So I would much prefer to have high horsepower in this position, because then I could hit the Zamazenta for super effective damage. But there's grassy terrain up, so that's not terrible. If they go for a Astral Barrage and like a Psychic, okay, that's fine. Into it, yeah, well, we resist that. I'm fine with that. Okay, so here's the thing. We saw Draining Kiss, we saw Psychic, we've seen Protect on the... I think they want to protect here, right? If they protect, I think we win. How many turns of Trick Room are left? 2? I think we win the game if they protect the Calyrex here. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna flip a coin. I'm gonna bet. I'm gonna bet they protect the Calyrex and try to, was it? Oh baby. Okay. And what? Body Slam or Behemoth Bash or Body Press, right? That's just damage. Heavy Slam. Okay. All right. So now it's about to go down. So from my pattern of play, they should know that I am choice specs. Like, they should know that. So here's the thing. Here's the Weather Ball. Yeah. They're not going to be able to knock out my... yeah, that's fine. You're a fool. They're not going to be able to knock out my... my Torkoal with the Zamazenta, especially if they're not attacking. So even if you're Focus Sash, this is going to knock you out. Yeah, which is exactly what I was trying with the Foul Play just on those turns where I was stalling, just to break a Focus Sash. Fortunately, the Grassy Terrain saw to it that they got all their health back. But that's besides the point, because this is awesome. Yeah, and next turn I just go for a Trick Room and a Weather Ball, and there's nothing they can do about it. I guess technically I could just Instruct. It does basically the same thing, but yeah, no, I'm gonna Trick Room again, because why not? Yeah, it's just nice to have the speed advantage. Sun goes away, right? Does Sun go away, or no? I still have another turn. Yeah, another turn. Yeah, so they have to. Yeah, they should probably just forfeit here. They should probably just forfeit, because I mean, this Weather Ball is gonna do a ton. There's no way you're knocking me out either. Like, it's not possible. Okay, Body Press, sure. All right, well, I'm fine with that. Do they survive this, actually? I'm Terrafire, I'm Choice Specs, I'm in the Sun. It's 100 base power, it's really friggin' strong. And they're weak to it. This just knocks out, right? Yeah, that's my little dirty boy. Oh, critical hit, too. To add insult to injury. So, poo-poo Kachu on you. Look at that. See, that's what the team's all about. Thank you, Yuzuru. You showed me the way of the Toidle. And that's like, again, you know, I'm what I would consider a very experienced Trick Room player. I'm not saying I'm a good one, but I'm very experienced. And like that turn where I was like, okay, well, they want to wide guard and they want to like protect the Calyrex and get it back to full health and all that in case it's a Focus Sash, and then they're gonna wide guard and all this stuff, like, and just like calling that switch where like switching in the Calyrex, like switching in the Torkoal that turn, like switching out, switching back in, like that was risky, because like Torkoal, it could have just gotten absolutely bopped by a Psychic or an Astral Barrage, but the fact that I got it back in for free, it was like, that was the end of the game. So yeah, let me know if you like the team. It's pretty cool, right? It's essentially like guaranteed Trick Room. Not really, but it's pretty consistent. The other two Pokemon, like Kyogre and Araquanid, could really just be anything. It's just, this is what I was playing with, and Yeah, I like it. It's fun. I mean, entrainment water bubble is pretty cute when it happens. It didn't happen this time. Maybe it'll happen in the next episode. I am going to play another one of these. So let me know if you like that. And then, until next time, bye!